Do you want to land a $65,000 career in 2025 without a college degree or years of experience? Today, we're diving into how you can break into supply chain and start earning big. Most people think you need a fancy degree or a ton of experience to get into this field. It feels like a complex, locked up world that's impossible to crack if you're starting from scratch. But here's the truth. There's a clear, proven path to land a supply chain job, and you don't need a degree or previous experience. I've seen beginners go from zero to hired in months, and I'm going to show you how. I'm Mark Potts, and with nearly a decade in supply chain leading teams at CHEP and Amazon, managing 450 shipments a day and hitting record on-time performance delivery rates, I've hired and trained people just like you, and now I teach countless students through course careers. In this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step plan to learn the skills, stand out, and land a $65,000 supply chain job in 2025. Let's do this. First, let's talk about what gets you hired. Practical skills, not a degree. Supply chain jobs value hands-on abilities like tracking shipments, managing inventory, or coordinating with suppliers. These aren't things you learn in a classroom. They're skills you can pick up fast. For example, we train new hires to use tools like SAP to check stock levels at a plant in just a week. You can learn these through focused programs like Course Career's free intro course, which I teach. It's a quick way to test the waters and see if supply chain's right for you. Click the link in the description to check it out. Mastering these skills shows employers you're ready to hit the ground running. This matters because companies like Amazon and Walmart are hiring people who can do the job, not just those with degrees. Skills are your foundation, but where should you aim to start? Let's talk about the best entry-level roles next. The smartest move is to target entry-level roles like inventory coordinator, procurement assistant, or logistics coordinator. These jobs pay $50,000 to $65,000 and often require little to no experience. These roles are intended to get your foot in the door, letting you learn the industry while earning solid pay. Apply by searching for these titles on job boards like Indeed or LinkedIn, focusing on companies with big supply chains. This is key because starting here sets you up for faster promotions and bigger paychecks down the line. Entry-level roles are your way in, but how do you prove you're ready when you're new? That's coming up. Leverage transferable skills. You already have the skills that make you a great fit, even if you've never worked in the supply chain. Your past jobs, retail, customer service, or even fast food gave you transferable skills like organization, problem solving, or teamwork. On your resume, turn stocking shelves into inventory management, or handling customer complaints into conflict resolution. When I've hired people, I pick candidates who show they can think on their feet, like a retail worker who fixed a scheduling mix-up. Highlight these skills with supply chain keywords like order processing or logistics coordination. This matters because it shows employers you're not starting from zero. You're bringing value that they need. Your skills make you stand out, but there's one thing that'll push you ahead of the pack. Let's talk tools next. Knowing the right tools gives you a huge edge. Excel is a non-negotiable. Learn spreadsheets, pivot tables, and basic formulas to track data like inventory levels. Many companies also use software like SAP, Yonder, or NetSuite for managing shipments. You don't need to be an expert, just familiar enough to jump in. Practice Excel with free online tutorials or get hands-on with demo versions of these tools. This is critical because hiring managers love candidates who can walk in and start contributing without handhold. Tools set you apart, but how do you get in front of those hiring managers? That's next. Network and apply smart. Don't just spam applications. Be strategic. Use LinkedIn to connect with supply chain professionals and recruiters. Post about your interest in the field or send short, polite messages like, "I'm training for supply chain roles and would love your advice." Tailor your resume and cover letter for each job, using keywords from the posting. After applying, find the hiring manager on LinkedIn and send a quick note. "Hey, I applied for the inventory coordinator role and I'm excited to contribute." This targeted approach gets you noticed faster than just a generic application. It matters because personal connections can open the doors that resumes alone can't. Now you're ready to apply, but timing is everything. Let's wrap up with why you need to act now. The supply chain industry is booming, and 2025 is the perfect time to jump in. Companies are desperate for coordinators to keep products moving, especially after global disruption showed how critical this work is. I've led teams that have saved six figures a year by streamlining processes, and companies are paying big for that kind of impact. With the right skills, you can be in a $65,000 job in as little as 4 to 12 weeks. Start now and you'll be ahead of the curve when hiring spikes. This is your shot to build a stable, high-paying career without years of school or a bunch of debt. Here's the deal. A $65,000 supply chain job is closer than you think. If you focus on practical skills, target the right roles, and apply smart. Want to get started? Check out that free Course Careers intro course I mentioned earlier. Link in the description. It's a quick, no-risk way to learn the basics and see if this career is right for you. My next video, why you should get a job in supply chain management, dives deeper into why this industry is a goldmine. Hit subscribe and tap the bell to catch it. Drop a comment. What's your next step towards a supply chain career? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.